What's up, guys? This is GT. I am the Tie, bringing you part 4 of my favorite game in the world right now, Donkey Kong Country 3, Dixie Kong's Double Trouble. I'm recording this right after part 3. I'm gonna get both of the parts out of the way. So obviously, I still have part 3 and my struggles fresh on my mind. I'm sure I'll feel better about it at like 2 days from now. But I want to get this part out of the way because I've played through this so much. If I have to think about going back into Kremwood Forest ever again, I'm never gonna touch this game. So I'm just gonna play through this. This level is exactly what it sounds like. It's called Squeals on Wheels, and you kill the giant freaking rats that are running around on the little wheels in the level. And then basically what that does is that it opens up a trapdoor at the beginning of the level that we couldn't get through, and then that allows you to actually go through and then finish the level off. Stupid rats, they're everywhere. Like, speaking of rats, though, I was in my garage. I think it was last week. And for those of you who don't know, I have an apple tree in my backyard, and it was a Granny Smith apple tree. It has a whole bunch of apples, and we picked off a whole bunch. Because what we did is, we pruned the tree, we did everything that we were supposed to do, and but my dad's girlfriend, or now his fiancée technically, she was coming over to the house, and we had to clean up, and I had all the apples in the house on the floor, in like 3 separate bags. So I was like, well, I don't know what to do with all these apples, because they're literally like 100 apples in there. So I take the apples, I put them in the garage, because I'm like, well, I don't know what else to do with them. Let's put them in the garage. I mean, it's cold in there, it's going to keep them for a long time, and Granny Smith apples, for those of you who don't know, like Fuji and Granny Smith apples last for a really, really long time. So, I put it in the garage, and then I'm just relaxing, and then one day I go out to go check on him, and I'm like, wait, how come one of these has like a giant bite mark? So, I thought maybe it was my sister's husband, because he was helping me prune the tree. Maybe he got hungry, and he ate an apple, and he just stuck it back in the bag, because I don't know what people do. Like, maybe that's a common thing. But I was like, well, that's kind of gross. So, I took the apple, I throw it away, because, I figure, why is there a half-eaten apple in there? So, I throw it away, and then I get back to it, like 2 days later, and I see another half-eaten apple. I'm like, wait, what? And then this time, I noticed that the plastic bag that it was in was ripped, or it was, like, it got gnawed through, like there was a giant hole, and I was like, wait a second. And I'm like, something's not right. So I look on the ground, and I'm like, rat droppings. There's a rat in the garage. So I'm thinking like, ah, damn it. So I went through, and then I have to go set up rat traps, and then obviously, like, I don't want to kill the rat, but I mean, it's in my garage, and it's eating all my apples. So I feel guilty because I feel like I kind of enticed it into going, to entering my garage in the first place because I put apples there. But like, I can't have a huge rat living in my garage. That's not cool. Like, he needs to be outside. I wish I could just shoo him away, or you could like speak rat and then be like, get out of my garage, in exactly that voice. But apparently you can't, or unfortunately you can't really. So I'm gonna kill all the rats that I possibly can, because these are animated rats and they don't feel pain. But while I'm on the topic of, like, weird stories about my life, my roommate in college told me the funniest thing. So, I don't know how we got on the topic of Donkey Kong, but, he's a total video game nerd like I am. And he was like, oh, Donkey Kong Country, I love those games. He's like, he's talking about how much he loved Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3. And then he was like, oh, because, I'm thinking like, great soundtrack, great gameplay, blah, 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 tag teaming, so epic. And then he was like, Dixie Kong had boobs. And I was like, wait, what? Dixie Kong had boobs? That never crossed my mind ever, that Dixie Kong had boobs. I don't know if you guys can see her pixelated body right now, but I mean, like, I don't notice boobs. I guess, like, in the instruction manual, she must have, like, cleavage or something. I guess it's like the same thing when people realize that Samus was a girl, and they're like, oh, Samus is so fine. She's so fine, she blows my mind. Hey, Samus. But no, I never noticed that Dixie Kong had boobs, but obviously she's wearing, like, I don't know what she's wearing, like a really tight tank top, sports bra thing, and then, like, leg warmers. So, so I guess Diddy Kong did himself well in the Donkey Kong Kingdom. He got himself a hot girlfriend amongst monkeys. So, but that's just my funny story in life for you guys. And I actually told that in the first part, in part 3, when I had to record it over and over and over and over again. So, But I just thought that story was so funny, and I don't know. I miss my roommate. I'm gonna go down there this weekend, so obviously you guys might not see uploads this weekend. Well, if you guys don't see me upload this weekend, then I'm gonna be down there. Actually, I'm gonna be down there no matter what, because I want to see him, because I just kind of miss being down there. Here's Squawks the parrot. But in other life-related news, I signed up for a class for the MCAT, because studying on my own is probably, it's just really, really hard. And I don't know if, I felt like there's something wrong with me for a while, because I was like, why can't I study? But you know why? It's because it's boring. Like, studying is really, really boring. And studying's even more boring when you have, like, no motivation. I mean, like, well, getting into medical school. I think I said MCAT. Did I say PCAT? I don't know. MCAT. But I mean, like, it is boring. It's beyond boring. I'm gonna take my time because I don't want to die. But finally I was like, you know, I'm just gonna take the class, because obviously if I put myself in a classroom atmosphere, I'll be totally set to work, because I love being in a classroom and actually learning something. Like I don't like when the teacher, you know, the toughest thing about college wasn't necessarily, well, it is, the workload is kind of tough, and not necessarily the workload, but like the material that you cover. But the toughest thing was that they leave you on your own. Like they don't give you worksheets to do. You know, like when in high school you have practice problems, like when you're working on math, it'd be like, oh, finish this thing, and you know, you learn about like integers, you know, when you were in middle school or whenever you learned about integers. But you know, they had worksheets, and you know, you just practice problems, and it's like, yeah, you're chugging away at it, and then you get better over time. But you know, in college, they're just like, here's a concept, and this is the chapter in the book, and the book has really hard questions that you're probably not going to be able to answer, and we just want to let you know that. And exactly in that voice, like, yeah, it's gonna be really hard, and you're not gonna be able to do it. But you know, it's good practice. It makes you think. I'm like, if I don't know how to solve the problem, all it does is make you really frustrated, and then makes you hate the subject. I mean, like, you gotta start small. You gotta have like an easy question. You know, like, how would you feel if you were, you know, like a 2-year-old, and then, or you know, like if you were a kindergartner and they're teaching you how to spell your name, but you didn't learn how to spell your name first. You learned how to spell like Agamemnon. You know, like you know, like from Greek mythology, you had to spell Agamemnon. That was the first name you had to spell, not your name, like Agamemnon. And first of all, you'd be like, who's Agamemnon? And then you'd be like, well, F this, I don't want to spell names anymore. Spelling names sucks. But that's exactly what college is like. Like, it's like they give you a really hard question, and then it's like, well, this is, like, I need an introduction to the subject that tells you that the subject is easy, you know, not that, or that it's possible to do it, not that, you know, you're gonna cry yourself to sleep thinking about it. So that sucks. But that's what makes college hard. For those of you who aren't in college, look forward to that. And for those of you who are out of college, you feel, you know the hurt that I feel, and you can identify with me, so you recognize, you know it. Anyway, this level's really, really easy. Hopefully I collected everything in this level. I don't remember what I got in here. I'm still thinking about all this stuff. Check this out. You can get a G up here, I think, for to spell Kong. Oh, I didn't even get the O. I feel dumb. Okay, the bonus down here. I think this is the last bonus. I think I got the other one. But this one's really easy. There we go. Got the bonus coin. Recognize getting the bonus coin. And now I'm singing to myself because I'm still thinking about how much I've played this level already. And I can't wait till I'm done with Kremwood Forest and I don't gotta play it no more. But there we go. Springin Spiders. Got everything. Go into Brash's cabin. Just click on it if you got below a minute 15. And this dude's like, hey, I'm really, really fast. Did you check out my awesome time of a minute 15? And then I'm like, I beat it because you're slow. I'm like, Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm like, you're too slow. And then he gets really, really mad, and then he shakes the earth because, you know, that's what grizzly bears do. And then a log falls. And then it's kind of cool that how the things kind of interact in this level. If you guys want to know a really awesome secret, I'll just kind of show this to you right now. You don't have to play this level at all. Like, check this out. Warp. Yep, and then that is the end of the level. So yeah, record timing. And then this is where you get another banana bird. Arachnids Hoard. Arichitiki. Vaguely paying attention to that pattern, but I think hopefully I got it. Yeah, I did. Yeah. There you go. I'm gonna play through that level all the way and then get everything, because that's what I'm doing. It's a 103% walkthrough, and obviously I hope you guys are enjoying the hell out of it right now, because I sure as hell am not. But don't jump in the water. There's like a piranha in there for some reason, because you know how piranhas just kind of chill in the forest, like WTF, like. And the thing is, they don't even warn you, so, you know, if you're like me, you want to go for a swim, you jump in the water, and there's the piranha just sitting there, and then he eats you. But anyway, Ellie can suck up water, which is kind of a cool trait. Like, good for you. And then obviously there's a bonus barrel over there, so fire that up at the fat bird. And the fat bird can't sing. Find the coin. I'm just feeling super silly right now, I'm sorry. The trick right here is just go ahead and set the 2 barrels and then just jump over to that one that you just set down and then throw one right here. And that gets you your coin. Not too shabby. I got 20, I think I'm going to end up with 21 coins. But whenever you get out of the bonus, they take away all your water, and now I can't hit that bee, so that makes me mad. But at least I can blow these guys up with TNT, and it respawns. So I'm gonna take another TNT, just because I can. Oh, wait a minute, I don't want a TNT. I'm gonna destroy that bug by accident. I want to jump on him. I got a coin. And then banana coins are really useful, because you need them in order to unlock a whole bunch of stuff in the game. Dude, that dude just had a really deep voice. Did you hear that? He was like, oh, but he's he's Shrinky Dink. Shrinky Dink monster. Another DK coin for me. Yeah, hit the halfway point. And we are almost there. There's no piranha in this water. And I thought there was, so I refused to jump for the longest time. I like backtracked and grabbed barrels, but there's no piranha in that water. There is a piranha there. Like, you guys can kind of see him bobbing in and out of the water. Wait, why did my barrel disappear? Okay. I guess that means I can't carry a barrel with me. And then, dude, I just killed a bee with water. Like, you guys are lame. And then I got killed by this bee last time, so I'm gonna make sure I finish him off. Finish him. That's a reference to Mortal Kombat. Obviously, you guys know that it's a reference to Mortal Kombat, but I'm tired. I'm tired, and that's a bonus barrel. And then here's how you get the bonus barrel. Go ahead and let the bugs fly, and then they create like a little pathway. And just go ahead and jump on them, and then dive into the water. It's a one-shot thing, but it's really easy to get to it. And then getting this bonus is really easy. You're just collecting 10 stars, so just don't fall in the water, and then you get it. Yeah, it's a second bonus coin, and then I think that is everything. But I'm really close to the end of the level, so... You know, forget it. I'm not going to play through the rest of this level. I don't want to. We are moving on to the last boss. Arich. I'm going to call him Arich, because Iraq is a dumb name. Like, are we talking about the Middle East? No, we're not talking about the Middle East. We're talking about a big freaking spider. But you hit him in the face. That's what you do. And then, killing him with Dixie Kong is the easiest thing. Like, killing him with Kitty Kong is really hard. You actually can't kill him with Kitty Kong. Because you just kind of jump up and then you hit it. Because, you know, Dixie Kong holds the barrel with her hair above her head. And then Kitty Kong holds it in front of him. So obviously you have to throw it upward with Kitty Kong. And that makes it a lot harder. Because just jumping into the guy's face is really easy. So, make sure you don't lose Dixie Kong. And then you should have a really easy time with this boss. But, you know, big hairy spider spitting... I think that's venom? What a goofball. You can't catch me. You can't catch me. Look at, I'm skipping. You can't do nothing about it. But anyway, I think I'm pretty close to finishing him off. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the barrel because he shoots a whole bunch of them, and then the projectile would break my barrel if I was holding it in my hair. So, killed this guy, and then he gives me a dirty band-aid. Like, that was pretty fail. Like, why did I kill you? You gave me a dirty band-aid. Like, that sucks. Like, that was the worst gift ever. Like, you know how some people might get maggots for Christmas, you know, like if their parents really hate them. Like, I just got a dirty band-aid from a spider, so I'm I'm pretty disappointed. But here's another banana bird. Bounty Beach. I'll go ahead and finish this up, and then this will wrap up part 4 of the video, and I am done with Kremwood Forest. And that's all I really care about. Y, X, X, A, was it Y? Yeah.